Hello there, good morning to you all and a huge welcome to the channel. The addiction today is my top 5 rep item farms for pure gold. So as always, grab that coffee and please get comfy, you may not want to miss this one. In World of Warcraft there are many factions in game we can farm reputation for, and in return unlocking cool rewards, from mounts and toys to old world transmogs and recipes. But are you aware that some of these factions have rep items which can be farmed and used to turn in for extra reputation points? Well, these rep items can also be farmed and sold on the auction house for some extremely decent gold, so allow me to show you my top 5 rep item farms. Before I carry on, first I must point out the requirements needed to farm for rep items in World of Warcraft. There is only one main requirement needed, and that is to be able to enter the zones where the farms are located. If you can enter a zone, then most cases, you can kill all the open world mobs in zone, plain and simple. Most rep item farms just involves you repeatedly killing the same mobs over and over again for a decent drop rate on items that are always in demand and tend to have a good price tag. You do not need any professions and all classes can do this without any problems, so let's get started. Number 5, and a noteworthy rep item farm is for Fell Armaments located at Legion Hold in Shadow Moon Valley. This is a great location for armaments and arcane tombs as it's a force spawn farming location, meaning there always has to be a certain amount of mobs up in the area at any one time. And rapidly killing them is only forcing the game to spawn more, hence why it's known as a force spawn and not an instant spawn. All you need to do here is simply run laps around the area, mass murdering everything and profit, it's that easy. I will leave the footage running for a moment just to show you the route used. Please be aware that rep items in game are classed as quest items and fall under that category. The reason this is important is because these items will always have a higher than normal drop rate compared to other farmable items, as they are needed of course for quests and rep hand-ins. So using the supply and demand concept as a farmer, the player base demands, we supply the goods at a marked up price and profit. As stated, the whole reason we farm rep items is because of how easy the drops, the amount at which they drop and the prices they sell for. On top of that, every rep item farm is linked in some way to a multi-farm within the same area, just further increasing your overall profits, and all you have to do is kill stuff. How easy is that? The next rep farm and number 4 on the list is a double rep item multi-farm. You are able to farm for 2 rep items at this location, they are the pair of ivory tusks and the Oshugun crystal fragments. Simply killing all the bull elec for their tusks and clicking on all the white crystals you see around Oshugun and profit. Further improving your overall gold on these farms, killing the shadow elementals for motes of shadows, and killing and skinning the cleft hoofs for their leathers. This spot alone can make you some serious gold with a little work and effort. These are just some of the prices from the items you can farm within this area. They can jump up and down a lot, but still well worth farming, even at its lowest end again, due to just how many rep items and extras you can possibly obtain when farming at this location. Once again leaving the footage running for a short moment, just to show you how simple these farms truly are. I personally love running this farm and do so maybe 4 to 5 times a week as it's that good. Worst case you can just sit on what you farmed, until the prices rise more, either way you're making gold. Once again please remember the golden rule of farming, and that is to always check your own auction house prices before you pick a rep item farm. When picking a rep item to farm, it's as simple as making sure to favorite all rep items you farm and then picking the most relevant item to date and go knock yourself out. These farms are that simple, period. Now it's time very quickly for Shai's tip of the day, when it comes down to rep item farming and how to pick the right farm to do. The best way to pick a current rep item farm is different compared to standard farms. Normally you do not want to pick the best priced items then farm for them, but when it comes down to rep items that is exactly what you want to be doing. It helps a lot to favorite nothing else apart from the rep item you generally farm, making it easier to see the prices change on them every time you open the auction house. Over time being able to see the price changes instantly without realizing, further helping you to use this method with other items you farm. I just use a bank alt for this method, having nothing but the rep items on my auction house favorite list, making it fast and easy to see the price changes. Hope this little tip helps. Farm 3 on the list is the Firewing Signet Rep Item Farm, and not a lot of players are aware of this one. Located at Firewing Point in the east of Terroka Forest, this farm, like all the others, is extremely simple to do. Just kill anything that moves within the area for the high chance for the Firewing Signets, which have a really good price, and the drop rate on these are very good also. This particular farm can be done solo, but would work best within a group doing a 2 or 4 times static farming comp setup, as this will push the mobs here into a force spawn for sure. The only thing stopping you farming is life or your own sanity. Do enjoy. Please understand that I am sharing these farms with you as they all are just gold prints. The more time and effort you put into these farms, the more you will get back in return for your time. And is still to this day why I run all of these at least once per day, if not more. They are just relaxing and profitable. What more could you ask for from a farm that gives you free gold? Coffee would be nice. Farm number 2 on my list is for Time Lost Scrolls, Arakaw Feathers, and Shadow Dust, which are all rep items needed for the Shotari Skyguard within Terroka Forest. This rep item farm can be extremely good just due to how much the items are worth and how easy they are to obtain. Like with all the other rep items on this list, I will leave details below to the wiki links and so forth for extra details. But yet again, it's just a case of running around killing everything and profit. Quick side note, and this is, once you have picked up 6 Shadow Dust, go and hand them in at the marked location on the map for a potion which lasts 20 minutes, and allows you to see the time lost mobs which once killed can drop the scrolls. Very easy gold yet again. If you watch closely, I will show you the location for the vendor you can exchange 6 Shadow Dust for a potion allowing you to see the time lost mobs for the next 20 minutes, try not to waste it. The most amount of scrolls I have obtained in a 20-minute period using the potion was 123 time lost scrolls. Number 1, and my favorite rep item farm currently, is the Damp Scale Eye and Dreadfang Sack multi-farm, located in and around Terroka Forest. Both these farms overlap each other in certain spots of the zone, making the idea for farming, or you can take a small detour, which can lead you into large packs. Again, both farms are simple to do, by just running around killing everything for the chance on the rep items, which always have a decent price tag and sale rate as well as a very good drop rate. The more you farm in this area, the more you will get back in return. And bringing a skinner to maximize total profits, as 90% of mobs in these farms can be skinned for leathers, which you can sell for extra gold. Overall, these farms have been a very good source of gold for me this past few years, and will continue to do so even if they are overfarmed, as the prices on these rep items are always high and in demand, so basically it's free gold to anyone who puts the little effort and work needed. I hope you enjoy. Very quickly showing you the Dreadfang spiders, which are located right next door from the Damp Scale farm and in some places overlapping each other. I shall leave the footage running for a moment before showing you some extra rep item farms, you lucky people. World of Warcraft has many rep items in-game that you can farm to make gold with. Some are a lot better than others, but it mostly comes down to the current prices on items at the time you decide to farm. You have many options, and here are just a few more. Starting with the Glowcap Mushroom Farm located in Zangarmarsh to the Boglord Tendrils and plant parts also located within the same zone. You have the large Dinosaur Bone Farm in the Mists of Pandoria expansion located on the Isle of Giants, to relic farming in the Storm Peaks. All these items at the right times in game can make you a lot of gold. Then you get that one super rare rep item that just leaves you baffled and confused. I am currently the only player on my server that has one of these, and all prices I have checked online leads me to this price tag. I wonder if it will sell or not. What do you think? I was in Dustwallow Marsh testing out a very old force spawn location and was 28 minutes into a farm when this quest item dropped. It's required to summon Dagon the Ravenous for the quest called the Star, the Hand and the Heart. This item is needed to complete that quest line and is only dropped by 2 mobs in the entire game, but with that sort of price tag, this may be a new item we can farm for, depending if it sells or not. Still, I bet you did not even know about this item at all until now. All I will say is, you are more than welcome. Good luck farming if you decide to try. As stated, there are many more rep item farms out there. These are just the ones I currently do at the moment due to how much gold they make me each week and for hardly doing anything. It has been a pleasure showing you these rep item farms, and soon enough you two can be making some decent gold with them. But for now I shall leave you to your peace and farming. Thank you so much for watching, I really do hope this helps. Please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons and come join us on Discord, we have one amazing community. Thank you again, but for now I am off to farm some more, so until the next time people, please, stay warm, stay safe.